Okay, we're live.
Hello.
It was taking a while for me to see it go live, and I was like,
Hmm.
what's happening? Hello,
What's
everyone.
happening? I'm so confused.
I'm so
Hello,
confused.
everybody. Hey, guys. Hello, everybody.
Hello, Metallic. Hello, Crystal. Hello, Kim. Hello, Christy. Hello, Melanie. Hello, Remy. Hello, Nikki. True Crime Junkie.
I'm
Kimberly.
sorry we're late, y'all.
Carla. Mare. Life Reminded. Becky Ferguson. Melanie. Did I say Melanie already? Eric G. Sandy. Little lady. Little lady. I love saying that. Claudette. Boston Kitty. Jen Jen.
There are so many names I don't even recognize in here.
Yay. Boston
My
Kitty. I
goodness.
said
I need to
earlier.
get to know everybody again.
Sandy. Christy. Black
Hey,
Star.
guys. Hey, Crystal. Hello, Sandy and Melanie and Jen. You said hi to me. Hi, guys.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people that are in here
Hello, Lady Raiden.
are from, true crime community.
So we
Maybe
have
our,
a mix of people.
yeah, we're
Killer
always gonna
Crimes
have
is
a mix.
new. Hello, Killer Crimes. Welcome.
We're always gonna
Emily. Hello. Hello, Claudette and Remy. How are you?
Remy,
Uh-oh.
if it's frozen on your end, just refresh.
Red bottoms to house.
That's right, red
Did you hear
bottoms.
about Diane's GoFundMe? It's very
Yes,
important.
this is very important, everyone. It's
We're gonna
not.
have
It's
mods
not
drop
a
the
need.
link all night tonight.
Right. It's not a need. It's a want. You can do that. You can do
Yes,
that.
we
On
can do that.
I went and I checked it out. Well, the
Hmm.
truth is, I actually created a GoFundMe last night.
Okay.
Okay, but the mistake I made was I should have made a new email account because I already have an account with GoFundMe for the times that I've gone and donated to people's GoFundMe. You sign in kind of like from Facebook. So
Uh-huh.
I made this account and I'm trying to make a new name, even though I made a new name and I used this picture. When it was done, it showed my Facebook name, my picture from Facebook and where I
So
live.
we
And
know who you are.
I said, no way. I said, no way am I doing this? I had to, and then I said, how do I deactivate this friggin' GoFundMe?
I changed my mind. I changed my
Yeah, I
mind.
said, no, no, this can't be. Um, yeah, and now of course, if I would have created a new email address, then it wouldn't have even known it was me. And I really wanted to have that, and I thought about it afterwards, and then I just got busy today, and I couldn't do it. But yeah, I really wanted to create it. I created it for $2,500,
Okay.
and it said, I need red bottom shoes because I'm
Yes.
addicted.
You do. You
Yeah.
do. Yes. Agree. Agree. Hey, Jen
So
Jen. How are you guys? Okay, so so it was the quickest GoFundMe ever because you set
yes,
it up and then deactivated it within
yes,
10 minutes.
I
So I'm guessing you
deactivated
didn't
it.
get a whole lot of money.
No, I didn't get any money.
Oh,
I was
someone's suggesting that you can do an Amazon wish list instead.
well, I could because I
Yes.
do use Amazon a lot.
Yes.
But no, I just really wanted to GoFundMe because I want more red bottom shoes.
And
And
it is all the rage from what I
yeah,
hear this week.
yes, it is all the
All the
rage.
rage.
GoFundMe's, well, let's face it, in this community, they have been, uh, you know,
Yeah.
over the past year and a half, we
Mhm.
had to GoFundMe for teeth, etc.,
Yes.
etc.
Yes.
So there you go. I just thought it was quite amusing. And I really wanted to have it prepared for tonight, but unfortunately I didn't. I'm sorry. I had to deactivate
That's
it.
all right. And what we know, I mean, in fairness, what we know about GoFundMe is that you can have one for any reason whatsoever. You can have one for new shoes
Yes,
if you wanted them, right? Hey, Metallic, hey,
yes,
beautiful.
yes.
You
I made
can
sure
have
to
one for
check.
new shoes. You can have one for any reason you want. There's no limitation on what you can and can't have one for, right? You
No,
just have to make sure that what you're collecting for is the actual thing that you spend it on. I believe that's
exactly.
the only requirement, that you can't get the money and spend it on something else. So
Right.
if you get that money and then say spend it on your taxes, that's a problem, right? Or if you get that money and spend it on groceries, then that's a problem, right? Am
Right.
I understanding that correctly? Okay.
Yes, yes,
All right.
because I made sure to check through it,
Yeah.
and and it says, "Is this a want?" And I said, "Yes, this is a want."
Yes.
And it allowed me to put it in there, so I knew. And of course, if I would have gotten the $2,500, I would
In
have
10
spent it.
minutes. That would have been
Yeah,
impressive, by the way.
yeah,
That
I
would have
would
been
have
nice.
spent. I know.
Pretty impressive.
I would have said, "Oh my God, listen, guys, would you have given to my GoFundMe for red
People
bottom
must really
shoes?"
want you to have those shoes. They really want you to have them.
Yeah, I mean, I would show you. I would have showed you that I bought them.
Yes, I'm
Uh,
sure you would have. Have your profile picture from now on.
that's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But like I said, I backed out because I didn't think about making a new email, and it connected it to me and where I
Mhm.
live and blah, blah, blah. And I said, oh no, that can't be up there. So, yeah, that would have been a problem.
That would have been a problem. Yes.
Yeah.
All
So,
right.
but it was just to make a point that you can make a GoFundMe for just about anything.
You can. Yes, you can.
I mean, we could make a GoFundMe account for Wendy to make her way to Australia to kick Daniel Chad's butt for never
Oh,
showing up.
yeah. We might need to do that. We might need to do that.
We could have
Somebody
done
said that they'll go $40, but they want to see a video of you walking around in them.
that. Okay, well,
That's funny.
$40, huh? I think I made it
Hello,
clear.
PJ.
I think I made it clear once that it would cost anyone $50,000.
You did.
50,000.
You have made that clear. You have made that clear. If a person is on government assistance, can they have a GoFundMe? I don't know. I don't know I don't know those rules.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I didn't really check all the fine print.
Yeah.
But the whole thing with first, I just want to say this, and I'm not being untruthful with this part. I do commend Trisha for going back to school. I think that taking the leap from not being in school from, the time you're 18 or 17, even when you leave high school, going back to college is not easy for anyone. Taking the courses that she's taking, at least this semester, seem very intense. I mean, I commend her for that. But what I don't commend her for is setting up a GoFundMe and expecting everyone to support her to make so that she can sustain her life. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. I mean, if you're going to be divorced or getting a divorce, then you need to get to a divorce attorney for a separation. You need to start planning shit out now. How, he's going to, if he's supposed to, I mean, I don't know how long they're married, but I think if you're married 10 years, then you can get alimony. I'm really not sure. But you have to start doing those things, asking people to buy you food and pay your bills. I don't know. I mean, that just seems a little bit odd to me. Don't you? I mean, don't you agree? I mean, I don't get it. I don't get that part of it.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. I don't think any of us are responsible for the choices that she's made. She is old enough now to get a job and be a grown up and do grown up things. And she wants to talk about how she's a tiger. Tigers hunt and they get their own food and they make their own homes.
That's
And
true.
they aren't in prides and
Yep.
they're on their own and they don't roar either. Tigers don't roar. That would be a lion.
It's a lion, yeah.
That's a lion.
There
Tigers
is
don't
a
roar.
song. There is
They
a song though.
growl. Sure, they can growl, but they don't roar. So, yeah. But they do hunt and they do get their own food and they make their own homes and they handle shit. They get shit done and they stay quiet about it. They don't go around bragging to everybody that they killed something. They eat it and they shut up.
Yeah.
That's what I wish that she would do. I don't think it's
Hello,
there's a couple of
original
things.
Al.
There's a couple of things about her that which I don't care about her is the problem. I don't care about her. I wished her well years ago when all this happened, and I really haven't thought a whole lot about her since. Yeah, exactly. Go do grown-up things. Yeah. But I wish that she would stop lying to the people that support her. She thinks that she's tricking us as the people that don't support her. And that's not true. None of us believed that you ever slept with three random stranger
Exactly.
guys.
Exactly.
None of us believed that. We don't believe you. We don't believe you, anything that you say. So the only people that did believe you are the ones that are supporting you now and giving you money, supposedly, which I highly doubt. The ones that are buying your bullshit, and all they have just found out this week is that you're a liar.
Wait a minute, hold on. Mayor, she had to put the word in plow. She just had to do that because I said she got plowed 5 times in a row from that first guy. I said it like 25 times on Ladies' Night.
Yeah.
She got plowed.
So gross.
But that was her word. I couldn't stop saying it.
Yeah, but none of us believed that. Like, did anybody in here believe that? I didn't.
No,
I knew that was a lie. Like, come on. Who's buying that shit? The only people that are buying that are the idiots in your stream that now know you're a liar. And if they want to continue to give, you didn't prove anything to us. She says things like, and I proved my point. Okay, what's your point? I don't get it. She says things like, I have a message. Okay, what is your message? What is it? I'm going to be an inspiration to whom? Who are you inspiring? Because everybody that I know that's been a victim of an abusive relationship would not learn a whole lot from your behavior. They just
and that's the other thing. The abuse part, I was talking to someone earlier about this. I won't say who, but someone had pointed out in a video today, and I won't mention her name because I don't want her being attacked, but she made a very good point. In November of 2018, she made a video with Sean calling him her ride or die.
I saw that, yeah.
So now unless you have a gun to your head, if you're living with an abusive man, you're never going to say that. Also, I believe that there's been many times that we've seen things like when she fought online while she was live streaming. If you're in an abusive relationship, the man would probably rip that phone out of your hands. I mean, just rip it out and cut it there, and then you'd be in trouble. Right. I just don't buy the whole. Now, do I believe that they might have both been kind of living in a two-way abusive kind of thing? Maybe that's possible, but again, we're not behind closed doors.
I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that we don't know everything that has gone on behind closed doors in that home. I think that's quite clear to say, and so I don't want to speculate. I will say though that this is the same woman that beat up a grown man in court and in front of people, and they bragged about it, about how she took him down, and she faced charges for that assault, and so I hardly think that. She's the little tiny, the victim cowering in the corner. I just don't buy it. And I don't buy that he kept her supposedly medicated for all these years. All I saw were clips of her, because I did not watch the whole stream, so maybe I missed something. I saw clips on Twitter, like most of you guys. Thank you to those of you taking it for the team. Where she dumped hundreds and hundreds of pills into open brand new bottles that hadn't ever been opened. So which is it? Were you medicated for all these years, or were you not taking your prescribed medication? Yeah. Which is it? Because if you were medicated, then how do you have hundreds of bottles of pills that are brand new, never been opened, dumped into a plastic thing and calling it art? That's not medicated.
No, she wasn't. And she wasn't forced to take anything.
Right.
When you go to the doctor and you give the doctor symptoms, they give you medication for those symptoms. The medication she still claims she's on is Dorazine, which is a pretty strong medication. So all the other medications were just things that she was holding on to that she never took.
Right. So and then go back to the doctor and say it didn't work. Go to the doctor, say it doesn't work. Go back to the doctor, say it doesn't work, and then get more free medicine. Meanwhile, there's people in this world that can't even get the medications that they need because they don't have the best insurance or whatever. And you're over here robbing the system and then throwing it away and slapping some, was it glue or paint or whatever, and calling it art. Like you're ridiculous. That's completely wasteful. And no, this isn't, me being big mad. I don't care about you, dude. No. I don't care about you. She called out my name again, supposedly the other night. Yeah, like, if you're supposedly getting plowed, which we know is a lie, but whatever, and thinking of me afterwards, then you're doing it wrong, girl. You're doing it wrong. If you're thinking about me after you've had like the best sex of your life, then you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
And leave me alone. Stop talking about me. Stop thinking of me. I don't think about you. You're weird to me, and you're a mess. Your life is a train wreck. And nobody in your life, I can't think of anybody in your life that cares about you right now. Nobody. And that's heartbreaking. Honestly, that's heartbreaking.
And the thing is too, the part about the meds, that's really abusing the system. That being able to afford, because she said good insurance that she got from her husband, who is
Yeah.
a veteran. And here's the
Yeah.
thing that I want to bring up about the veteran. Um, how many times has Trisha gone live and all she said to everyone, do
Hmm.
you know how many veterans kill themselves daily?
Hmm.
But here she is taking her husband, who's a veteran, who clearly suffered from PTSD, some of his own issues, and read out all of his private notes between him and his psychiatrist. What about that veteran and his
She
possibility?
doesn't care about anybody but herself, and she's made that quite clear. She doesn't care about anybody but herself. And here's the thing. I know that this might not be the very popular opinion, but I don't feel sorry for Sean, because he laughed and mocked us and called her the queen when we were her targets. And now that he's her target, uh, you get what you made, dude. You made this monster. If you had stopped her years ago when we begged you to stop her, then you wouldn't be dealing with this right now, maybe. But you didn't. You called her the queen. You said that this was great. You kept talking about analytics. You kept talking about that YouTube coin. Well, okay. Now you get what you get. Now the tiger is coming after you.
Well, you know what? I just have to
Have
interject
fun.
on something. I have to interject though. But what I think with Sean though, I think that in his
Wait a
relationship,
second. Boho just said TT's GoFund has been banned. Is that true?
oh
Boho, how do you know? Can you send me proof of that on Twitter? Send me proof of that on Twitter, and I'll screen share it.
yeah, yeah, if you can send it
Send
to
me
her.
a screenshot or something of that, and I will put it up. I will screen share it. Boho, can you do that, babe? Hey, Penny.
Hi everyone who came in that I missed saying hello
That's
to or witnessed.
hysterical if it's banned. I'm sorry. I think that's funny.
Um,
Sorry, Trisha. I think that's funny.
Here's my thing though with Sean. I think that he too was maybe doing what he was doing because when you get into a relationship like that where you're kind of enabling each other, you're codependent on each other. That's what he knew to do. Maybe he did that to please her. I don't know. I mean, all I know is from what I see, I don't see him responding anywhere to her other than the tiger thing and that's why I have Hold That Tiger, because that's actually a song, an old song, Hold That Tiger, and I just thought it was appropriate. But I
Mm.
kind of feel like he's not going out there and clapping back, as Trisha always says. He's
No,
kind of
because
staying in the
why? There's no point in talking about her. There's no point in us talking about her right now. There's no
no,
point in talking about
no,
her.
there's no point. But I wanted to bring it up because I felt like this whole GoFundMe thing was crazy. When is this woman going to pay it forward? When has she ever contributed to this community?
Never,
Ever for
never.
anyone?
And
Oh,
she has said that. She said that, you're investing in me and then I'm going to pay it forward. She said
investing
that for
in what?
years. She's never done that once. And she has said, that she has a message. Again, back to my original question. You say that you have a message. You're here, you have a voice. You're Rosa Parks of the internet. You have a message for us. Okay, what is your message? What is it? Say it and shut up, please. What is your message? We'd love to know. If it's just that you have a mouth, girl, we know. We
We
heard.
all have mouths.
Like we heard already. Like what else?
Yeah,
What else is your
she's going to
message? I'd love to
represent.
know.
I mean, she's the poster woman of mental illness. Then she's what, the poster woman of being abused.
Yeah, hardly.
What
Hardly.
and I remember back when she wanted, she called out my name to help her with homeless vets and a nonprofit. That never happened. So is she really someone that is ever going to follow through? Pay it forward. How are you going to pay it forward if you can't even pay your rent?
Yeah, she's not
I
gonna pay
mean,
anything forward. She's
I,
never
I
gonna pay
don't.
anything forward.
I mean, I've
Uh,
never seen her contribute. She got money.
she's
Look,
been given money before, lots of money. She was given money for the hurricane, and what did she pay forward? Hugs. She accosted some poor old lady trying to get groceries and gave her a hug. Like that's what she did. That's her way of paying it forward. That's weird. Don't hug me. You're weird. Pay it forward. Pay it forward.
Dana, we know, but we've been around her a lot longer.
Anna,
We
it's
don't.
more than that though, dude.
Yeah,
It's more
more
than
than
that.
that.
It's more than ill, because she has a evil intent as well. And people could have stopped her. And that's my biggest problem. You know, Dr. Phil was what, a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago now?
2 years.
This is, people have been trying and begging for her to get off, get the help she needs. Her children have begged her. Her husband has begged her. We have all begged her. Friends, you know, have come and gone in and out of her life, have begged her. She refuses to do anything that anyone ever, you know, asks her to do, because she's defiant. That's what she is. And you know, I can't diagnose her with anything, but there is something called oppositional defiance disorder, where you're just defiant just for the sake of being defiant. That's it. You're not going to do anything that anyone tells you to do just because they told you to do it. That's it. And you know, I wouldn't be surprised if she had something like that, because she just won't do anything. She's way too sexual. She has one arrow in her quiver, which is her body, and she thinks that that's all she can fight with. So everything has to be sexual and showing her body, and you know, which, you know, okay, I'm glad you have a nice body. I wish you had a better heart. I wish you had a better character. I would be way more impressed by that. Listen, divorce is not easy. Those of us that have gone through divorce is not an easy
Absolutely.
thing
It's
to go
not.
through.
It's not.
And I would be so much more, I'd have so much more respect for her if she could just get up there and say, look, this kind of sucks right now. And maybe I shouldn't have kicked him out, because I was kind of, you know, being my performance artist self with Evita and took it a little too far. And then he decided he didn't want to come back. And whoops, I wasn't expecting that. So now I have to pretend that my tires are slashed, and I have to pretend that I'm going to go hungry, and I have to pretend that I don't really get disability every month. Yes, you do. And that, you know, my dogs are going to starve, and that he's maybe going to kill them, and that he used to beat me up. And, you know, I have to pretend all these things now. I'd have so much more respect if she would just be honest, but she won't. She doesn't know how to do that.
Yeah, just be honest. You know, people will respect you a lot more when you're honest. But because of the bad situation that's gone on in this community, and the people, you know, Dana doesn't know. You know, she's obviously.
And that's the thing. There's a whole new group of people right now that are in, you know, here, that and a lot of them are children, which makes me really sad, because they're from the Sniper Wolf, you know, crew. So a lot of them are children watching her behave this way. That hurts my heart. I wish that wasn't happening. But it is. And, you know, reading through his private medical records, and, you know, just describing disgusting sexual encounters that aren't even real, calling it performance art, calling it, you know, that she sure got one over on us, as if we even care. None of us care, Trisha. Stop thinking about us. Please stop thinking about us. You're only lying to the people that are believing you and supporting you. We are not being fooled. We already know that you're a liar.
This is me now. She's dragged people for being divorced, people for being arrested, people who were in jail. She's
all the things that she is.
Yes, all the things that are coming back to her now,
Yeah.
and kicking her in the butt. See, that's the problem when you go after people and you dox them online, and you dox and you know, and you go on Twitter and say, do you still sleep with the lights on? And the only handcuffs that I've ever worn are for fun. And then you actually get arrested. Boom. Yeah. Then what? What do you have?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just about, you know, and I know Dana is coming from a, you know, medical standpoint, because she is either a psychotherapist or something. But
Juan,
you have to know.
You know that we're not jealous of her, Juan. You know that's not true. You know that she's crazy, Juan. Stop it. Juan, come on. You know that's not true.
Juan,
none of us are jealous of her.
Juan, you silly boy.
Come on, Juan. Stop it. You already know. You know that's not true. I understand that you want to be her friend now, and good, go be her friend. But you know she's not being right, and don't enable her. You're just going to make it worse for her in the end.
That's right.
She's going to end up alone and broke and homeless.
Original Al, she went after her.
She did,
went directly for her children, and then contacted her abuser. So Dana, from a psychiatric standpoint, or whatever it is that you do, tell me, okay, you're a psychotherapist. Aren't there just people that are evil, whether they have a mental illness or not? I know people that are bipolar and they're not like that. I mean,
Jen, remember when she used to do that with bipolar too? She clickbaits and tags all those things in and mental illness or whatever because she wanted to be like a spokesperson for those people as well, and she can't do that. So she's not qualified to be a spokesperson to anybody for anything right now. She's a mess. She's not. Maybe one day if she could get through all of this, but now today is not that day. My opinion, today is not that day. Yeah, I remember that, Owl.
That's right. And shamed you for having a GoFundMe.
Yes.
Well,
your house actually burned to the ground. That's way different than, and mock suicide. Yep, she's done that too. Instead of I need paint supplies, paint, and I've watched her paint. She paints like a preschooler. She dumps it all onto the table and smears it around and calls it art. Like, how is that art? 3-year-olds paint like that. That's not art, honey. That's a mess. You're wasteful.
That's finger painting.
That doesn't take any talent. That's an accident. All of your artwork is an accident.
Yeah, don't get Tilly May started. That is, Tilly May has a very strong stance on, mental illness and what it is. And I'm sorry, we have a lot of people that have mental illness and depression and suffer severely in this community, and not one of those people act the way she does, and doesn't feel entitled. They don't feel entitled. Well, give me money because look what what's happening to me. Me. Again, I do commend her for going back to school. I'm hoping that the course that she's taking now, on communication, it will help her to communicate better with people.
Did she seriously say that she thinks she's going to go to Harvard?
Well, she said she would like to go to Harvard. Yes,
she said she's going to go to Harvard.
Well, because she read an article from the Harvard.
I think you can get in free to Harvard, right? Don't they have special programs where you can get right in there for free? I hear Harvard's really cheap. You could totally get into that school. Sorry.
Well, maybe we can do a GoFundMe to get her into Harvard.
Juan, I have 2 degrees and I have been on the dean's list every time. So next, what else you got, Juan? Juan, you poor thing. Go be Trisha's friend, Juan. Go ahead. She needs a friend. Go be her friend.
Yeah, Juan. I don't even think
that's
Trisha
sad, Juan. Please don't be like that, Juan. Stop it. You know that I'm not lying. You know what I'm saying is right. I have been on the dean's list many, many, many times. And I paid for my own education, and I have a master's degree and a career. That's what you do. I didn't take finger painting 101. I took actual courses that, led to a job.
Oh my God.
Finger painting 101.
Harvard has an online school, but only associate's degree. Okay, but it's
DJ, honey, listen, we have been watching her almost 4 years. So I appreciate that you've been watching her a few months and you think you know her. I promise you don't.
Oh, no.
Promise you don't.
DJ, you don't.
I wish I could say that in a nicer way, but I'm telling you, we have studied this woman for almost 4 years. You don't know her, not us. We know her.
Yeah, we know her. Even Dr. Phil was, he did his research, even though the show was, it was only in 2 parts. There was no way that he could have done anything actually to help her, because he knew right away. He saw right through her. Mm-hmm. She wasn't there for help.
She didn't want help. She didn't want help.
She was there to get a trip to Hollywood, which she recorded.
Not you, DJ. Not you, beautiful. There's another DJ in the stream called DJ/DJ. That's who I'm talking to. Sorry, honey. I didn't realize there was 2 of you in here.
We're not diagnosing her online.
No one's diagnosing her, honey.
No, we're basing it on facts that happened in our community before Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
Things that she did to people.
Yes, Kimberly, exactly. I still stand by that too. Sorry, DJ. It's okay. Not you, darling. Yeah, we are doctors, just like she's truthful. That's true. Good point. We could be anything we want. Hello, Eric.
You can't watch because it was able to record. Oh my God, there's a fly in here. How did a fly get in here? Damn.
Not you, DJ. Sorry, honey.
Didn't he?
No, I'm not saying that you are taking up for her, DJ, so that you know that I'm talking to the right person. I'm not saying that you are, but I get insulted when people say, I've been watching her for a few months and I know. Like, honey, you don't. Trust me, you don't
Hi,
know.
Uber.
You have no idea. Hey, Uber, how are you, beautiful? There's no possible way that you could possibly know. There isn't. We have studied this woman for almost 4 years now. We've had run-ins with her that are
Have I been here 4 years? I can't. That can't be possible.
Right? Hasn't it been?
I don't know. Wait,
it's
no.
more than 3 years, isn't it?
2016, right?
Okay, 3 years.
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
Yeah, please don't add an extra year on me.
It feels like 400 years. I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't. Please don't.
I'm sorry. 3 years sounds better. That does sound better.
Oh my God.
Sorry. My bad. Was she the girl that jumped on a car and claimed to be ran down? Yes, that is her.
And it's, look, those are some of the antics that happened with her.
Exactly.
And that was comical. But the thing that's bothering me now is this GoFundMe and this nonsense about the abuse and being the spokesperson and how she's gonna, pay it forward if we give her, or if the community gives her money, or her people give her money to sustain her life. Sustain her life. She gets disability. She's got a roof over her head. She's eating. She has electricity. She has paint supplies. She has animals. Who is paying for all this shit?
No idea. I guess I don't know. No idea.
She got a box from Amazon with some dog food in it, and somebody sent
I
her some
don't believe
macaroni.
for a minute that people are sending her stuff. I don't. And maybe I'm wrong, but I think that she's doing that herself. I think that anonymous donors on her GoFundMe are her. I don't believe for a minute that people are donating. I just don't. But that's me. I could totally be wrong on that.
What, Liberty? I know that Dave is a big liar. A big liar. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, Liberty. We're talking about Trisha.
That's just my opinion. I could totally be wrong, obviously. Have no idea. But I don't believe that. I don't believe that people are giving her money. And I don't believe that Sean beats her. Yeah, I don't believe that either. Hey, Violet. How are you, Violet?
Hi, Violet. Yeah, right? They're using their parents' credit cards. I don't understand it. And of course, I do fear for one person that I really like, who keeps going over there, and she keeps going over to his page, and it just scares me. The boy who's not really boy, he's a fraud. Liberty, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have anything to do with them. One, get the fuck out of here. You're such a little piece of shit. Unless you're going to donate to St. Jude right now right on my super chat, get out of here.
Money? Where's Juan going to get money from?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Unless you donate to St. Jude.
Well, maybe he does. Juan, do you have some money?
Go
give some money to Trisha. Trisha needs some. Trisha needs money. Go give her some. Betty Boop. I don't know. I can't with her. Yes, and then poor Save Robbie. That poor guy. Somebody better warn him.
I did. I'm
worried for him. I'm worried for him.
It's reminiscent, and I did watch I went back and I watched, and our lovely person who does these wonderful little parodies. I went back and I watched the one about Tata T. Remember what happened with Tata T? She got a card from him. Yes. She was in love with him.
Yes.
he was reading his card and blah blah blah, and then like 2 days later or 2 seconds later, they were in this big argument, and all of a sudden he was a fraud. So I do, of course, I worry for Robbie because I really like him. You have not
Yeah.
donated to her. Get out of here. You're
All right,
lying.
well, go give her some more money.
Um,
Go give her some more then.
yeah, go give her some more money. She needs some money for I don't know what she needs
We're
money
just going to
for.
ignore Juan from now on. Mods, you all know as soon as he comes in, just get him out. We're not even going to acknowledge him anymore if he's just going to be rude. There's no reason to be in here, Juan. There's no reason to do that. You know, none of us were being rude to you. If you want to go support her, then go support her. That's fine. We don't care. Go right ahead. Thanks, Charlie.
Thank you, Charlie.
And Punky B. Thank
Punky,
you.
for the love of the precious children and families at St. Jude. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you for that.
Yes, I remember that, DJ. I do. I remember that. She cried and cried. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. But anyways.
Yeah, I don't know. Here's the weird thing. We haven't had any live streams about her in, I don't know, months and months. Her name might have come up, like, on Ladies Night came up because I had to say she was Cloud. I thought that was hysterical, and I talked about it a little bit. But we haven't actually had, it's like a year. But this whole thing was driving me crazy. I kept seeing it on Twitter. I'm like, this is getting out of hand. The whole thing with abuse and, the stories just get more elaborate. And I was like, this is really crazy. How are people even believing it? Even new people, how are they believing it? And the thing that really bothered me a lot was her reading private medical records.
Hey, Jenny. Yeah, that's really sad. I'm sad that she did that. I wish
Hey,
that she would
Jenny.
have. I don't need to know about Sean's private conversations that he's had with his psychiatrist or psychologist or whomever that was. I
It's
don't
a
need to know that.
psychiatrist. It was a
Psychiatrist. I don't want to know that. Um,
Is there a law? Is there any laws against doing that? I mean, I know it wasn't a medical professional. I know HIPAA, but there has to be something that's not legal about that. I don't know the laws on that, but there has to be something not legal.
I don't know. I don't know what the laws are. I would imagine, that Sean could stop her if he wanted to, like legally try to do a cease and desist, maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. And now I guess the theory is that, Sean and the ex have been together this whole time, which I don't believe that for a second. None of that is true. And the whole, so and so stole your
Evelyn,
nudes. That isn't true. We have the proof. We have seen the text messages. We've seen the scrolled video of Takedown Man scrolling through the text messages where you wanted to fuck him. We've seen all of that. We've seen the proof. I have that proof now. Could show it right now if I wanted to. I've seen it all. We've all seen that. And, I'm sorry that you decided that you wanted to send this man a filthy message and it came back and bit you in the ass. But that's exactly what happened. It was not Sean's wife that did that. It wasn't somebody hacking you or hacking your phone. It was you sending him a message, asking him to have sex with you. That's what you did. You're gross. That's what you are. You're gross, honey. And, we tried to warn Sean. We tried to send him that video. We tried to show him. I warned him on Dr. Phil when I was there sitting next to him. I tried to tell him. He didn't want to hear any of it.
no.
So what do you want? Like, I don't know what else to say, man. It's gross.
Actually, she could attend Harvard. She may take 6 credits at part.
Well,
Well,
I wish her luck.
yeah, we do.
I
mean,
wish her all
again,
the luck in the world. If she
I
could get
do.
a Harvard degree, then she really could make something of herself, and her message would finally get out. And if y'all want to help her pay for Harvard, go right ahead.
But pay for my red bottom shoes first, please.
Yes, right?
That's a priority. I'm sorry.
Yes, that is. She does. She has 2 children. Neither one of them speak to her, as far as I know. HIPAA does not apply to spouses. Right. That is correct, Crystal. Okay, boho.
Oh, she changed her.
She
What did
changed
she
her
change it
name.
to? What did she
What is
change
it
it to?
now? Is it the same link though, or no? Boy Examiner. I imagine they were in the home. They were probably in the home, and she just dug them out of a box and read them on a stream because that makes perfect sense. Why wouldn't you do that? So gross.
Well, she thought that maybe he had taken them with her, so I think she was hiding them. She had them hidden. It was like, I don't know, she was waiting to be able to use them. I don't know.
It's gross. Um,
That's right.
Kilea, is that how you say your name? Kilea? Yes, I was on
Check,
the Dr. Phil show with
check
her.
message. Okay, I will check message. Where where did you send it? Oh, got it.
Right there, I think. Beep. I heard that. I heard the beep.
Oh, okay.
Morgan, it doesn't though. That's the problem. It doesn't make her look sane. Her reading all of his messages like that, it just makes her look evil. That's evil. Like, why would you do something like that? That's evil. You're the one who kicked him out. So why are you, all of a sudden, I don't know, whatever. I can't care. I don't care. That's my problem is I don't care about Trisha. I don't care about her. I don't care about what she does. She's not fooling me. I'm not a hater. I barely care about her at all. I tried to stop her years ago. Nobody wanted to listen to me. So now they have a monster. That's it. Trending.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, me too.
we were doing so good, but I think for a year we didn't talk about it, but all this stuff coming to the surface right now was just too much. It was just too much
I
because
know, Evelyn. Tell her. I told her like 8 times I didn't want to talk about this tonight.
to me.
Yes.
Well, I decided
I
to
don't want
because
to talk about Trisha. I can't stand
I
her.
wanted to talk about it because I
No.
didn't like some of the things that were said. I didn't like number one, the messages, the reports being read. I don't like when someone is blatantly,
Yeah.
lying about something
And
either.
DJ's point is actually accurate, I think. Thank you for doing this because maybe even one newbie will see the truth. And that's really the truth. That we all know the
Robbie,
truth. A lot of us
Robbie,
know the truth. We all know
Robbie.
the truth because we've been watching her for 3, not 4, 3 years. But there's a lot of new people like Save Robbie, God bless him, God rest his soul. Everybody pray for him.
Robbie, you're here right
That
now.
thinks that she's wonderful and that she's, delightful and, writes music for her. And Robbie, run, dude, run, please. You're in danger. You in danger, girl.
In fact,
Danger,
Robbie,
girl.
Robbie, I'm going to send you a video. There was a man, not like you, but there was a man who became one of her mods, and in 2 days, he sent her a card, and she read it online, and she was so happy.
She's
And
already
then,
said she's in love with him. She's already
yeah,
said she's in
oh,
love
I
with him.
know, I
And that
know.
she loves all gay guys. No, honey. No, you don't. You just love cute gay guys. Like, him. So anybody who gives you any attention, that's who you love. All guys.
Yeah,
You danger girl. Run. Run,
yeah,
Robbie.
yeah. Run, Robbie, run. Um,
Hello.
Mr.
hello,
Chow, how are you?
Mr. Chow.
Mr.
How are
Chow,
you?
good. How you do?
I love you, Mr. Chow. I love you
Mr.
so
Chow, very
much.
big fan, very, very big fan. Mr. Chow,
Oh,
Robbie, long time.
I love
oh,
you
thank
long time. I'm
you.
so happy you're here. How did you get here?
Mr. Chow, come in to say hello and to tell you something.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
What?
To the do, gay boy.
See, I don't know if everybody knows why you say that. I don't want anyone to be offended by you, Mr. Chow. Oh, he left already. Well, be
Yeah,
careful. I
that's
don't know
not,
how
yeah,
Mr. Chow got a link. How did Mr. Chow get in here?
Mr. Chow. So, someone wanted to pass it on to Mr.
Okay, so
Chow.
you know about that. So that wasn't
Yes,
just
I
surprise
do.
to you. Got you. Okay,
Yes.
just making sure. Just making sure. Like, have we been
Yes.
hacked? I love
No.
Mr. Chow. Mr. Chow's a good guy.
That's all Mr. Chow ever says, and then he leaves.
That's all he says, and then he leaves. I love him. He's awesome.
Oh my God.
Yes, I love him. Long time. I do.
Who the heck is? We don't know who Mr. Chow
I
is.
don't know who he is.
Other
But
than
he's funny
Mr.
as hell.
Chow. He's Mr. Chow.
But he's funny. Yeah, I like him.
I have no idea. And if I did, I wouldn't even tell anyone.
Nope, me either. I wouldn't tell anyone either. I have not seen Mr. Chow in a long time either. It's been a long time, Mr. Chow. I'm so happy that you came in here to visit us.
Yeah, I did see Mr. Chow on Vinny G's not long ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did pop
Van
on there.
Lufa. Hey, Van Lufa.
Hey, Van Lufa.
Poor Van Lufa. Van Lufa is supposed to be my new, I don't know. I want to say things. Okay. How can I? All right. Van Lufa recently moved to
California.
California, as some of you know, and she is actually within walking distance of my house.
Get out.
No, I will not. Yeah. And so we are supposed to be going on like walks and stuff because, you know, it's healthy and, you know, it's good for depression and, you know, all the issues that I struggle with. It's good for all those. And so we're supposed to be doing that. Well, I think it's been like 2 weeks. I still haven't gone on one walk yet.
I'm jealous.
It's terrible. I know. I'm being very bad about my new friend, but I love you, Van Lufa, and please don't give up on me because I will absolutely do it one time. I promise.
I'm jealous.
I love Van Lufa. She's super sweet and adorable, and I am so happy that she lives by me. I can't believe it. What are the chances, too? How weird is that?
That is.
Remember when we were on stream? I think we were on stream. It was several weeks ago, and I was like, DM me where you're gonna live, and I went like like that, like all excited. I don't know if you even remember that, but I was like, okay, I'm freaking out right now. Like, okay, we'll talk about this later. Because she told me where she was living, where she was moving.
That's so crazy.
Like, here, same city. It's crazy.
I mean,
I know.
What are the odds? What are the odds that
I know
that close by?
That close.
Amazing.
Yes. And I'm like, you're not a crazy person. I'm not a crazy person, but we can talk about this crazy world that we visit often. So let's walk. And we can exercise together at the same time. So, but I've been horrible about doing it. Obviously, I haven't been on one walk yet. So, but my plan is to do it. I will do it. She's not giving up on me. She's being really sweet about it. So
I'm so happy that you're moved and you're there and you're living right near Wendy.
I know. No, that's all the details I'm giving about where she lives because I don't want to, you know, tell everybody too much of our information, but that's it. But yeah, California. Isn't that crazy? Crazy, huh?
Very crazy.
She's so awesome. She's one of the sweetest people ever. I wish one of my real world friends would get on here. I know, Evelyn, but you don't want them here because this place is terrifying.
Yeah, it's okay. Van Lufa has been here, and now she's living in the neighborhood. It's different. It's different.
It's different.
Completely different.
He's already familiar with YouTube.
Right. We don't want our real friends.
I don't want any of my real friends to know about this. It's bad enough I have to explain why I was on Dr. Phil.
Yeah. We don't want that.
When people, you know, that I know ask me about it.
We don't want that. Yes.
But yeah, Evelyn, right? And it'd be fun to go, you know, and if I can ever, you know, bring myself to do it, which I think I'm getting better. I'm getting closer. My knee was turning me, blah, 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 but anyway. We'll talk about, you know, YouTube stuff. We'll talk about all you people right here in the chat. We'll talk about all you guys. It'll be great.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
What?
No, I'm just laughing at something.
All right. She wasn't booted off YouTube. She's still here, Nola. We wish she was booted off YouTube. She's still here. Thank you, Sam.
Well, again, I wish that I had been able to create my GoFundMe correctly for my red bottom shoes. I thought it would have been hysterical.
That would have been hysterical. Yes.
No,
how come
Antonia, I can see you.
How come Crazy was booted?
Well, they were unhidden now.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was an accident. Sorry about that, Crazy.
Sometimes accidents happen.
Probably, yeah, it was probably an accident. It happens all the time. Anyone still watch her? I don't, Violet. I don't watch her. But I see clips on Twitter, and I guess she calls out my name often, I guess. I don't know why.
Yeah,
but I don't know why she wants to talk to me.
She doesn't do it politely. I don't even understand what that Wendy. What is that supposed to be? What is that?
I don't know. She's weird. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know. My Twitter's open, Trisha. If you need to talk to me, you can DM me.
Yeah,
My Twitter's open, honey.
That was mine. And again, I did try to help her once. I did try to help her. I did try to help her with a fictitious nonprofit that she wanted to do and needed to call out my name to help her, and she never responded to me. She wanted to do some nonprofit to help homeless vets. I don't know.
No, she doesn't.
Well, that's why I said fictitious.
Yeah, totally fictitious.
Yes.
Totally fictitious. I know some people are getting crazy weather right now. I saw somebody posted like a gigantic hailstone, and I know that there's like tornadoes happening somewhere and raining and snowing still. That's crazy.
Yeah, Kimberly had hail. I don't know how. I wanted to ask her how big they were, because I haven't seen hail in like forever. So I don't even know.
Please be careful, everybody.
Vintage soul. I think she wants Wendy in her polyester pants.
Well, I don't own any polyester pants, so she's gonna have to get a different Wendy then that has some, because I don't have any. Sorry.
No, Wendy doesn't wear polyester
I don't own those, so I don't know what to tell her. I'm sorry.
Oh, really, Lissa? Mary quite contrary bothers Lissa?
Okay.
I mean, Billy?
Yeah, go ahead, mods. Do what you got to do.
I'm going
Thanks,
to start
Gregory. Can't wait. Oh, never mind. You're booted. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even get the whole sentence out, and he was gone. Boom. Boom.
Boom. There's another one. Dang. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, she does have an Amazon wish list too. And it's not just like a little list. It has things on it that cost,
Somebody told me that she has like the most expensive iPhone on there.
Oh, I don't know. But I know that most of the things that she has on there are very expensive.
Yeah.
I got it. Life Rewinded.
Whatever. Again, I don't care. I think it's sad that people would waste their money on her, but I think it's even more sad that she's lying about the things that she's lying about. But that's all she does. That's all she knows. She doesn't know how to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, just be a little bit more humble. I don't know. She needs to be more humble, and she needs to be more kind to people, and not be so, when people come into her chat, the only people that she talks to are the ones that say, what is your email for your PayPal? Yeah. Everybody else who makes a comment,
she talks to the people that say mean things to her. She doesn't talk to any of the people that say nice things.
Exactly.
Because that's how she is. She doesn't know any other way. That's all she knows. Like, she doesn't draw a crowd unless she's doing drama. She knows that too. She needs to draw a crowd so that she can get paid by YouTube. So she's going to be as dramatic as she possibly can. And she has to be more dramatic than she's used to being, because we're all tired of it. Like, none of us care anymore. We're not bothered anymore. So she has to be even more dramatic now than she used to be, which is sad. That's a bummer. I wish that she could learn a different skill, but she's not doing it.
I don't know if everyone remembers this. Here's the thing. There could have been a time where she could have been part of this community. She had gone on some drama lives, and she even messed that up. But she could have been a part of this community where everyone could have gotten along. But she never was able to admit to lying. Like, I guess everyone does remember the time when she went live and told everybody that Diane Patton, sent her an email that Sean told her to delete, and that I was the mastermind behind every story that was ever told to her that came out of her mouth when she accused people of being part of drug rings.
And that you were impersonating her.
Yes.
That's the other thing too, is that it's always somebody who has impersonated her. And that's why when I found out that she and Uni hooked up, I was pissed, because I just thought, are you kidding me? That means that she's going to tell Uni that you tried to kill her with Crystal and the pizza. that, you know, I lied to Dr. Phil, which I didn't, and nothing I said to Dr. Phil was a lie. And that, you know, that you had tried to you impersonated her and just all this stuff. And Uni would probably believe it because, you know, she doesn't believe us ever. She only believes bullshit artists. I don't know why, but she does. Sorry, Uni. It's just the truth. You tend to believe idiots instead of believing the people that are actually honest. But maybe you'll stop now. I don't know. I shouldn't be. I'm not coming after Uni. I'm just saying.
But she could have been, the point was she could have been a part of this community if she would have given up all of the lies and, you know, been honest and just came forward and say, listen, you know, I want to be part of this community. And she didn't. You know, people do forgive, but she's never really apologized.
I do think that she wishes that she could do like what we're doing right now, just have a calm, cool, collected chat. We're not even really dragging her, honestly.
No,
we're just talking. We're not even being nasty. A calm, cool, collected chat with people who support us and people who are in here who love us and enjoy being here, and that we can draw a crowd of pleasant people all the time. And I think she wishes that she could do that. But she can't. The only crowd she draws is when she's being ridiculous. That's the only time she will draw a crowd, or showing her body, or, you know, painting like a 3-year-old. I don't know.
Sister Evil, no, I don't wonder about that. I don't think that they can defend it. I mean, that's just my opinion.
I think that they're defending Sean. I think they're Team Sean. That's what I think. So if they have to pick between her and Sean, they're picking Sean right now. That's my guess, but I don't know. I'm not boardroom and I don't really talk to them, so I wouldn't know. I'm just basing that on what I've heard them say, but I don't know. I wish that she would get help. I still wish that. I've always wished that, you know. I have wished since I met her that she would get the appropriate help that she needs. And that people in her life would step up and stop her from doing what she's doing. But, you know, who wants to listen to me?
I mean, and she still on occasion likes to try to rewrite how things happened around this community. She still brings up old shit herself. I've heard her. So
that's all she does is bring up old shit.
Yeah. So she likes to rewrite it to fit her narrative for her new people. But she has to realize, and she calls everybody haters. You know, there's another person that calls everyone haters too. I just can't stand that. The haters, the haters, the haters. No, we don't hate you. We don't hate you. I wouldn't say that I commend you for going to school, because that's very difficult for anyone. It would be difficult for me now to say, because I am all about higher education, for me to say, listen, I would love to go back to school. The concentration that it entails to be able to go back to school, study, do homework, take tests is ridiculous. So I do commend her for that. It's very difficult.
Yeah, Crystal, you're right. She fails to remember her own damn lies, and she always ends up falling in her own trap. We don't do it to her. She does it to herself. That is very true.
Yeah, that is true.
That is very, very true. I honestly don't hate her. I don't even think about her, to be honest. I think she thinks about me, which is weird to me, but she thinks about me way more often than I think about her. I don't think about her. I thought so too, Owl. I thought so too. I thought she had changed for a long time, and then she decided that she didn't. So,
no, I do believe that she's actually going to school, Jamie. She was reading off her, you know, her courses and what they entail. I do believe that she's going to school. I don't think that's a lie. I just think that, you know, I don't know.
I don't know. I think that she's going to school. I mean, I don't know. I think she is. Hasn't she posted grades or something? Didn't people see that?
Yeah, I'm sure she's going to school.
Yeah, Crystal, same.
Yeah, it did buffer.
Buffering for anybody else?
Yeah, it did buffer for a second, but it stopped.
Oh, okay. What did she change it to, Boho? Yeah, Crystal, same. I'm not. Is it still buffering or is it done buffering?
Well, I don't see it buffering. I did see it buffering for a minute.
Oh, okay.
Boho, can you send the link so we can read it? But see, Diane Channel, that proves all her ailments and disability claims are horseshit. No way someone with that mental illness she claims could get through a semester. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. She did say that she can't do school and work at the same time. She couldn't handle a job and studying and school at the same time.
I do think it's interesting though that she's able to go to college and but she's not able to hold down a job. I don't understand that.
Well,
How?
yeah.
Like if you can go to college and take instruction from your teachers or your professors or whatever
And do homework.
and do the homework and meet the requirements and work together with your classmates, etc. If you can do all that, you should be able to hold the job down.
Yeah. Well, it would have to be in her situation, then it would have to be one or the other. So if you're need food and you need rent money and you need your electric paid, then maybe you need to put school off until your your situation is settled and you're going to find out how all these bills are going to be paid. I mean, I don't know. I mean, at this point, school for her is a luxury because of the fact that I don't know, is she paying for it? I thought
she was getting the Pell Grant or whatever it's called.
Yeah, but I think Al was trying to, no, not Al. I think it was somebody else. I think it was Oda May was trying to explain to her. And she was saying something, oh, no, I don't qualify for that because of my bad credit score, which she blamed on Sean. Of course, not because of anything she did, not because she buys tiaras and crowns and gowns. But by the way, yeah, she brought that up about his baseball cards. But here's the thing about baseball cards. If they're actually collectible and they're worth money, that's called an investment.
Mm-hmm.
When you buy a crown and a tiara and gowns, that's not an investment. That's called pissing money away that you don't have. So
right.
I don't believe.
And he probably did hide money from her. I would too. I'm sorry. I know that's horrible, but I would too. He's trying to keep a roof over your damn head and you're buying tiaras. Like, oh my God, I would hide money from you too. Yes, I would. I don't know. Again, I don't know their life. I don't know how they worked out their marriage. Maybe he was abusive. I have no idea. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So yeah. Oh, okay. So her school and her books, her classes are paid for, but the financial doesn't cover rent, food, etc. No, it doesn't. Not for anyone. Not even for an 18-year-old college student who doesn't have, any way to pay for college. They have to work. You have to work their way through college. I don't get it. You don't have someone to pay for your school or pay for your apartment or pay for your rent. You have to work. Who's bothering Lissa? Please, Lissa.
What's going, Tilly? No, you're not going anywhere, Tilly. What's going on?
Yeah, what are we missing?
Now that we've stopped the whole stream, Mary, what's going on, darling?
Yeah, what's happening?
Last time we had a Diane stream, she wouldn't stay off my case. Lissa is my longtime friend. Appreciate her having my back. Lissa is not being rude. Trust me, you would know if she was being rude. I'm just saying.
I don't know.
I don't know who you are, Mary, but Lissa's one of my best friends, and Ahmad here, and so is Tilly. So can you leave them alone, please, and talk to anybody else?
Yeah, I mean, I've never known Mary to cause a problem, so that's why I'm a little bit confused.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. She's very new and very invasive. I don't know how to take it, but Lissa is golden.
Okay, Lissa wants a link. No?
Oh, dear.
A link?
Yeah, she wants a link. Okay, let me send it. Hold
on. That's right, Ginger. You're right. I mean, there are tons of people that had to work their way through college.
I did. I had to.
I'm fairly new, so I'm a bit out of the loop, but I love Diane and Wendy. So happy to know that. Well, Sam, thank you. I'm glad that you joined us. It was rude. Would be in a fetal position in your hair. Oh my God, what's going on?
Lissa, there's your link.
I did. Oh, here's Odame. I did look it up for school, and for some reason they don't participate in the FSLP at one when I'm researching why community college went. I don't know.
All right, Lissa, I just sent it. Sorry, hold on. What did Oda say? Hold on, let me go back and look.
Yeah, go back and read it. Did you check your DM from Glenda? No, I didn't. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry, I missed that. Glenda, I missed it. Okay.
Oh, he's saying that she's using. Oh, that she's using Sean's post 9/11 GI Bill, not the Pell Grant.
Oh, which includes housing allowance. Code. Oh. Oh.
So she is using his benefits then. She is using his VI stuff.
Oh, what? Oh my. Interesting. Okay, so there's your reason for not having to go needing a GoFundMe.
Because he's the one who set it up.
And
really interesting.
And did you read the little part there about the money and the things that are covered for, and which did you read that, Wendy?
No.
Read it again.
Looks like there are certain reasons, like not knowing if people like that. What am I reading?
Never
I'm
mind.
not getting the same messages you're getting. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not getting those same messages. Lissa, I sent it to Twitter. Oh, Discord? Are you serious? Okay, hold on. Let me try to get over there. You know how long it's been since I've opened up Discord? Hold on.
Oh my God. I can't. Oh my God, Discord.
Hold on. Let me do it.
Oh, wait a minute. How did Rosewater get blocked in here?
Who? Rosewater's blocked in here?
She's not blocked.
Rosewater. Listen, I don't know how to send it to you in Discord. How do I do that? Just put it in there? Here, I'll just put it here. Hopefully this is helpful. Like that, Lissa? Did you get it? Hopefully you got it. Hopefully that worked. Okay, I just sent it there.
Oh my. Rosewater, I don't know if you're blocked. Okay, thank you, Diane, for reporting such a great cause. St. Jude has personally impacted my life. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. St. Jude is a wonderful organization.
Yes, thank you, hun. Yeah, I remember when she, okay, I sent it, Lissa. Hopefully you got it, girl. Let me know if you got it.
Where did you send it? In Discord? I can just add her to the Hangout.
I sent it to Discord for her.
Okay.
There she is. She's here.
Oh, hi, Lissa.
My understanding was that when she first started, that she did talk about how, you know, thanks to her husband's service, she can go to college. Like, I remember her saying that.
Yeah.
In the beginning, like, you know, we were supposed to be so impressed. So now none of that's true. That's all a lie. And she's trying to say that it's the Pell Grant. And that's a big fat lie because it's really her husband's GI Bill.
Wow.
So she's just a liar, y'all. She's just a liar. Like, that's the problem. She is a liar.
Hi, guys. How is
hey,
everybody?
How are you?
Thank you, Stephanie.
I'm okay. The storms are getting to me. Storm fronts, cold fronts. Mary, first off, dear, I wasn't being rude to you. If I was being rude to you, you'd be in a corner in a fetal position eating your own hair, shaking.
Oh, Jesus. I'll be right back.
Second off, Mary quite contrary was an asshole to one of my dear friends. I don't care what you say. I've seen it. I don't need to show you proof. I don't know who you are, nor do I care. Personally, I think you're a chuckle fuck. So now, and then you come back to me telling me I'm rude and how long you've known Diane and you've been in this chat. You know Wendy, you're best friends. Really? Then one would think you'd know who I am. Just saying. You've been here for so long and you know everybody, but you don't know me, Mary. Yeah, that's right. Oh my God. Later, all thought so. Bye. Take your false outrage, dear, and shove it. Because it ain't happening here, my dear. And you ask anybody in this chat if I'm being rude. Because I'm not. I haven't even started.
Okay, Lissa, what happened? Because I missed what happened.
Well,
in
there's
the chat.
somebody named Mary Quite Contrary who has been bothering our Tilly for a week or so, couple weeks
Okay.
maybe, and I've
Okay.
had it. I'm not having it, and I'm not doing it. So she came in here, Mary Quite Contrary, and I blocked her because I'm not going to have Tilly have to go through that. And also, our mods in this channel don't block for personal reasons. Okay, so I did that for Tilly. So then Mary rolls in talking about how rude I am and how awful I am for blocking Mary Quite Contrary, and how I don't understand how she isn't being rude to Tilly, and that I needed to show her proof, and that I'm being rude.
Well, first of all, we don't let any of our mods be attacked in here, and the mods in here can do pretty much what they feel is necessary to do. That's why a lot of things that happen in the chat, I don't pay attention to them. But we don't like it when our mods are attacked, especially, Tilly is a mod. She's not going to be attacked by anyone. And that's it, period.
Yeah.
Done.
Exactly. And Tilly is well loved here in this community. You're not going at her. I don't care who you are. And Mary, I know you're still here. Why don't you tattle on me more since I'm up here with Diane and Wendy? Why don't you tell them more how awful I am and how long you've been here and what good friends you are with Diane? Tell them that, please. Yeah, see, I'd wait, but I think we'd take forever because I think she realizes she's been called out. Do you see how easy it was for me? I'm so unknown and I'm so rude. I asked for a link. What did I get, girl? I got a link. Why is that?
This is one of our mods.
Not only a mod.
Okay, I'm back.
I'm
This is
good
one of my
friends.
best friends on this platform.
Yeah, exactly.
So I will defend her till the end of days because I
Yep.
know she would do the same for me. I don't even need to know the story. That's
Thank
how
you.
that's how much I will defend her.
What does
I don't
that
know
tell
if
you?
that's bad or that's not good or bad, but I love her. And I've never known her to steer me wrong. She's never lied to me ever in my life. She's always had my back. I will have hers always.
Thank you. And I love you both.
All right, I'm giving
Thank you, Sam. Our mods
Thank
are
you,
awesome.
Sam. I saw what you said about me.
Our
Hearts.
mods are awesome. I don't even know poor Mary. God bless her. We just ran her right
Well,
off.
I think it's Mary Quite Contrary, and she thought she was going to come in here with some fake outrage. Yes, I'm stealing Mallory's words.
Oh, dear.
and get me all riled up. Little does she know, she don't know me.
Well, that's why I didn't jump in it because I'm like, you're not being rude.
Right.
I've seen you rude. That's not rude.
Exactly. Everybody in this
Oh,
chat.
sorry. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Guys, was I being rude? Like you've
I
all
wasn't
seen
seeing
me.
you be rude. I'm sorry. I didn't.
Ask the
I'm so
chat.
sorry.
Chat knows. I can be rude.
Okay, she
Look,
said that she's not qualified because he is not 100% disabled, but I thought there was something for vet spouses, so I don't know. I don't know, Oda May. Please tell me you're not giving her any money.
No,
God.
Odamay's not giving her any
Don't,
money.
Oda May.
Angela's coming up here for a minute. Angela was coming up here for a second to explain it.
Thank you, Sesame. And I'm sorry, Glenda. There's my best friend, my sister in the whole world. What did she just say? It was very candy coated. Thank you. Sorry, Glenda.
Hey, can I still chuckle fuck though? Because I really like that.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. That's my new go-to word.
Chin,
All right.
chin, chin.
Crystal Earhart said, rude as hell. Get her, Lissa.
So there's two GI Bills. There's the original GI Bill.
You guys, I'm going to get off while you talk to this. I just needed to address
Lissa.
Mary.
Bye, Lissa. I love you.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, Lissa. I like Lissa. She's always like straight and to the point. It's pretty cool.
It is.
All right, so there's two GI Bills. There's the before 9/11, that GI Bill. Then there's the post 9/11 GI Bill, which is the bill that came after 9/11, which people with the GI Bill could have switched over to. What the post 9/11 GI Bill is, it allows you to obviously give your spouse educational money, up to 100% of it if you so choose, and 50% of it to your children. Now, how it works is you enroll in a school full time, and you're eligible for something called BAH, Basic Allowance for Housing. It is based on your rank and your zip code. So for North Carolina, for an 02, because he was a captain, it's $1,400 a month.
Thank you, Katie B. Thank you so much.
In addition to that, she would still your credit has nothing to do with the Pell Grant. The Pell Grant is free money guaranteed to every American eligible for college or what do they call those other things? Those like Phoenix universities and things like that. And that's $5,000 split over the course of your semester. But since your whole semester is paid by the GI 911 bill, they give it to you in a refund in 3 parts of the semester. So if your semester's like say 4 months long, every 6 weeks you're going to get a check of that balance.
Okay. Well, okay.
Until she's actually divorced and there's a separation, a declaration, a divorce certificate, she is still eligible for the military benefits as afforded to that of a spouse. All the benefits.
Okay, so so in short, let's condense this. So all of her school is being paid for.
All of her school's being paid for. You do not have to be 100% disabled. I am 100% disabled, so is Sean, but you don't have to be 100% disabled. It is part of your reward for volunteering to serve. The only way you lose the GI Bill is if you're dishonorably discharged or other than honorable.
Okay, but what and her books are paid for, everything's paid for. What were you saying about the extra money thing?
You get
about?
a basic housing allowance, which is if you're going to school full time, they will give you a housing allowance based on the person's rank, in this case Sean, and the zip code you live in. So North Carolina for Topsail is $1,400 every month. By the way, that she's enrolled every month.
Wow.
And that's direct deposited into her account. And that comes in her name, not Sean's. The only way Sean could also get it if he enrolls in school. And that depends on how much of it he's diluted to his kids. I don't know if he's diluted any of it to his kids. I just know that she is using the bill because she's proclaimed it in an earlier stream.
So she's getting $1,400 a month. So what you're saying is if she's getting automatic $1,400 a month into her account and she's not actually spending the $1,400 on school or books, there's extra money left over.
Nope. Even the laptops are paid for. If the course requires you to have a laptop, which in some cases, like when I was going for my bachelor's, the English class required us to have a laptop. So the government paid for that too.
Okay, but what if she doesn't utilize all of the money? Can she spend the money outside of school?
Yeah. No receipts required. She doesn't need to prove what she's doing with the money. It's for housing.
Okay.
Nope. It's for housing. Books are covered. Laptops covered. The only thing it doesn't cover is meals.
Okay, so basically, then she doesn't really need money for rent and electric and all that because she's.
So instead of getting evicted out of her house, she's probably just moving into the dorm. Is there a dorm there?
How do you think she paid her May rent?
No, she's paying her rent.
She's a liar. That's all she is. Just a liar.
And
she's not getting. Are you sure about this, Angelo? Like you're sure?
I'm a retired veteran. I'm telling you, that's how the GI 911 bill works. And anybody that was military for 9/11 and over is basically an idiot if you didn't switch over to the 9/11 bill because it basically gives you more money. It gives you your education money plus BAH.
So she doesn't. So this whole I'm getting evicted out of my apartment, air quotes, is a bunch of shit. She's moving to somewhere else that they will pay for.
No, she doesn't have to move anywhere.
No,
she can use the money to pay her mortgage.
Yeah.
Or her rent.
But she has been throwing out the evicted word, saying that she's being evicted.
Okay, look, I want to make sure people understand. I very much care about her as a person, but she has hurt people, including my wife and myself, numerous times and continues to do it. There has to be a line where people have to call her out. That's what I'm doing. She is lying.
Well, Angelo, I've been trying to call her out on these lies for 3 years because for the same exact reason, as you know.
You guys know that I've mended bridges with you guys.
Oh, I know. I'm not going to get hard about it right now. But
it is what it is. I can't change what that is. All I can do is focus on how I am in the future.
Yeah.
And how I am moving forward. The fact is she's lying. Her education is covered by the GI Bill, the 9/11 GI Bill. which covers all of the education and then gives you an additional amount of money for your housing where you live based on your zip code. So like if I was
that doesn't affect her disability, right? She can still collect disability.
It does not count against. Nope, does not count against your disability. It's
so
not
this bitch probably makes more money than I do a month. Good Lord.
Most likely. And here's the other thing. It like for instance, when I was
fucking liar.
When I was living in Boston, my BAH was $3,000 a month.
Damn.
In addition to my retirement pension, which is $3,700 a month. So. Damn. And I was only an E6, so my pension is as an E6 is $3,700 a month. Imagine what an O2 makes.
Oh my God!
All right, so you guys are hearing this. You guys are understanding this, right? This woman is a con. She is a con, a complete con, and a liar.
And the reason why I have to make a stand on this is because I mean, for anybody that's ever followed me for God knows whatever reason, I mean, you guys know I'm getting ready to do a charity drive. And most of it is being supported by my family ourselves.
Hold on, I gotta go save my dog. The kids just walked out the door and she's freaking out. Hang on, let me go get her. Hang on. All right, I'm coming.
I don't want to get into the whole asking for money thing or asking people to do anything because money seems to be the root of all evil on this damn platform. But what she's doing is wrong, and she's taking advantage of I don't know, easily manipulated people, I guess, to fund whatever it is she's doing.
Yeah. You know what? I actually saw there's a person. I don't know what her name is. Something like KL Lynn or Keen or something. Yeah. She doesn't use banks or whatever, PayPal, and she told her, "Oh well, you can just send me a money order." So she's even getting money orders.
Yeah, and the package she got from Amazon, she's not very good at opening packages without revealing information. It's from Truthfully Trisha to Truthfully Trisha.
I knew it. I knew she sent that shit to herself.
It wasn't that hard to figure out. So when she came out with the video of her tires being slashed, the first thing I thought of was, if I were Trisha and I wanted to gain more attention, what would I do? I would slash my own tires.
Of course. Of course, because it makes it look like your husband's crazy and he's going to hurt you. He's going to kill you next.
And the insurance actually would cover that. It's called vandalism.
But she's saying that the insurance goes to him. But that's what I didn't understand was they're not going to cut you a check for slashed tires. They're going to replace your tires. Right? Or am I wrong?
You there?
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Sorry, I had to mute for a sec.
Oh. Like she keeps saying that the reason she won't report the insurance or the tires to the insurance is because Sean will get the check, right? But my question is, won't they just fix the tires? They're not going to cut you a check. Millie, come on, you'll be all right. Come on, they'll be right back.
No, it would take a couple of days, but they would.
They'll fix the tires.
They would replace the tire. And well, actually, in some cases, they'll cut you a check based on the value of the tires, and then you'll go get tires with it. It depends on who your insurance is. Like for me, I have USAA, so they'll just cut me a check.
Okay.
They'll come out and still do the pictures and the evaluation. They'll look at the tread. They'll look at the wear and tear of the tire, mileage on the tire, and then based on that, they'll take an estimate on the value of what's left of a tire, and then you'll get a check for life. So sometimes it might be like $400, but still $400 to go towards tires, assuming that you do it. But let's not forget, she also has 2 cars, not 1.
Right. Okay. DNAP, no, she's not using the Pell Grant. She's using the GI Bill off of Sean's benefits, and
but she still gets the Pell Grant too.
Oh, I'm sorry. She does still get the Pell Grant.
Yeah, you still get the Pell Grant, which is $4,750, I believe, for 2019.
Wow.
Give or take. I mean, guys, I just finished my bachelor's degree like 7 months ago. So, I mean, like, wow. I'm pretty well caught up on this whole GI Bill and how it works.
Yeah. Wow.
And what about her daughter? Is her daughter...
Her daughter is eligible. Well, no, only his direct children.
Oh,
unless he adopted them.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think he did.
There is a clause. There is a clause for stepchildren, but I don't see him going through the motions for that.
She's drawing SSDI, I believe.
Yeah, SSDI disability.
Yeah. She is a con. She is a con, Michelle. That's exactly what she is.
By the way, it gets evaluated. If you don't recall, SSDI gets evaluated every, I think, 2 years. You have to go right through the evaluation process again for the first, I think, I think for the first 10 years, and then after that, it becomes permanent. Because they're trying to determine if she's ever eligible to be, back in the workforce again. So, like my son, every 2 years he has to go through eligibility until 10 years go by. Once the 10 years go by, even though he's still permanently disabled, they have to wait that 10 years. It's just the way it is.
Wow. Life Rewinded said if they are married over 7 years, the stepkids are eligible.
Yeah, but there's still a process and an application that he would have to submit. It's a bunch of paperwork. If you guys know anything about us military folks, we can't stand paperwork. We're tired of paperwork. We've been doing paperwork all our lives.
Wow.
May said no, it's $9,000 for all 3 semesters now.
Oh, okay. So, okay. Thank you, Oda. All right. So $9,000 split over 3 semesters, which is what, a year and a half? A year and a half of education.
Yeah.
That's still a good portion of money.
That's a lot. Heck yeah. That's a lot. Robin, I don't know that anything she's doing is illegal. That's the thing. Like, is it? Is anything? Millie, come on.
Technically,
no. I mean,
no.
Come on, Millie.
She's an expert. Look,
this isn't illegal what she's doing. If people are stupid enough to give their hard-earned money over to her and believe her lies and not investigate anything, then that's on them.
There you go. That's
on them.
The other thing I wanted to touch on was after researching North Carolina law for HIPAA. HIPAA actually did an addendum last year, if you guys haven't looked it up recently. And what it is it removes spousal privilege. So what that means is if she's divulging medical information about him, even though she's his spouse, she's actually still violating HIPAA laws because she's not covered under spousal privilege.
So what can he do about that? Does he have any legal recourse?
If he chose to.
Yeah.
He could.
History has shown that he does not choose to. So,
I mean, I really don't look. I'm really pissed off at him too, for my own reasons, and eventually when I'm calmed down, I'll have a little chat with him. But I don't hold him. I don't even hold me harmless, guys. I don't hold him harmless from the situation that it is today. A lot of us have played a role in what the hell this has become, and even back in a way. I tried to warn people, like this guy that sang a song for. I'm trying to warn him. I'm like, dude, this is not a crazy that you want to be medicated.
Yeah,
for. Right. We tried. I know. We told him that too tonight.
And that's all you can do. After that, it's on them, guys. It's on them. It's like trying to apologize to people repeatedly. Look, I can't apologize to anybody anymore. I apologized and I moved on. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, I'm still in drama here and there, but I still like to believe it's for the right reasons, for the right things. It is what it is. As much as you try to get away from it, it sucks you back in. But we, as a community, do have to put our foot down when it comes to people taking hard-earned money from people when we know there are legitimate people in our community that need it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying these people are going to give them money instead, because they probably don't give a shit. And most of these people that are supporting her are 12 and 14-year-olds. I don't know what the fuck's going on with YouTube and why they're allowing that shit to happen. I'm so sorry, Diane. I swore on your channel.
Sad, though. No, but it's true, though. It's sad. It's sad. And the stuff that she talks about, the very over-sexualized behavior that she, does in front of these kids is very gross. I don't understand why it's okay for her to do that, how YouTube doesn't take her down for that. I don't get it. But just the lying and the conning and the scamming is the part that, I don't know. Yeah. Are we supposed to just ignore her forever? Millie, come on.
I mean,
sorry, my dog's freaking out because the kids are gone. She misses them. My baby.
It sounds like it's the best possible action, but every time it seems like we try to ignore these evil narcissistic people, they come back 10 times worse, and it just forces you to have to respond.
That's the thing, is that there's a whole new community of people now that are being conned by her, and we're watching it happen. And I feel like, I don't know, do we have some kind of responsibility to say something? Maybe we do, maybe we don't. I don't know.
I would say I would say each person make a video and leave it posted and move away from it after that. It's on them. It's not our job to protect everybody. We can't protect everybody.
And we can't protect them all.
We're human beings.
We tried. I mean, the only reason we're talking about it tonight is because of the things that have been happening.
No, I appreciate that you're talking about it tonight. I know how people feel like, oh my God, we're just giving her this and that. No, you guys are making a final statement, kind of a summary of 4 years of hell that you've been through. And hey, I can appreciate that. If somebody doesn't learn something, look, I am one of her staunch supporters, telling people right now, stop giving her money. Yes. You're only going to make her worse.
Yes. Amen.
She needs in-house padded room therapy, like for a year.
Like residential stay.
Yes, yeah.
She
She needs
yes.
to be out of society
Mhm.
and work on herself. I'm not going to denounce that she's got some issues. She's got some shit she needs to work through. Hell, I did too. I would be just like her if I hadn't gone to therapy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have to want to be helped to get help. It hurt. My wife was very hurt because my wife absolutely loves her. This is not the Trisha that we met before YouTube.
Right.
I'm telling you, this is not.
Yeah, I believe
Trisha.
you. I believe you.
And
Don't be worried
painful.
about the dog, y'all. I know she sounds pathetic. She really, I know she's pathetic. She's just sad because my son left. He ran to the store. He'll be right back. He's not leaving forever. And she can't handle it. So she gets very upset and nervous. We think that she had some trauma. She's a rescue. And we think that she had some trauma. We believe that she actually she lived on the street with a homeless guy. And the story that we were told is that she actually saw him get killed by the train and then wandered the street for God knows how long until one of my friends found her. So we think that she has trauma every time she's left. So I don't blame her. That's why I'm cuddling her and giving her lots of love. And he'll be back in 10 minutes.
Well, how big is the dog, if you don't mind me asking?
She's little. She's like a little Maltese mix.
Do you got a thunder blanket for her?
No, I have my big fat body. That should be plenty.
Plenty.
She's very well covered.
No. Do you know what a thunder blanket is?
I don't know, but if it's anything that has to do with like a weighted blanket, she's got plenty.
It's actually got copper in it. And
I don't know.
It has it's for some reason we used it on the German Shepherds that came back, believe it or not, with PTSD.
Yeah.
From Iraq, and it helps reacclimate them.
Yeah.
It's really hard, but dogs are super emotional. I'm glad
she is, and she's
glad you got her.
Lover. She's a little bit of a whiny baby, but that's okay. We give her lots of spoiling loves, and we've let her be whiny. So it's not like we're doing anything to stop her. We just kind of let her be.
I don't want to take up any more of your channel time, Diane and Wendy. Thank you so much for letting me come up.
I wanted to know. I didn't know if you wanted me to read that or not, and I didn't totally understand it. So I that's why it was better that you came up and explained it because. Yeah. Again, the people that, that are giving her money or just people that have no clue. We've had a couple of people that have come in here and said, oh, well, she doesn't seem so bad, blah, blah, blah. But they don't know, before the Dr. Phil show, they don't know that stuff that got her there. So,
anytime you see somebody with a GoFundMe page like her that acts and does things like her with 3 or 4 anonymous donations right in a row, you can pretty much assume that they're from her.
Those are all her own donations. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a
game. Money is going too. Donated into her own GoFundMe.
Yeah, it's a game I've seen.
Yeah, I've seen that too. Chris is a made up person. He's not a real person. Elday. Chris is a fake name. None of that ever happened.
I don't know if the breakup's real or not. It seems like it is. He's in Georgia and she's in North Carolina. I don't know what's going on. In separations, his best advice I can give him is don't fucking say shit.
Yep.
And just go to court and deal with it.
He hasn't been doing any clapbacks or anything. I don't even see him saying anything on Twitter. About it.
You guys know I spent a good year of my life defending this woman and trying to help her and trying to keep her protected, but you can't help somebody that just doesn't want it.
Right.
And she's not the only one on this platform. There's another one a couple of channels over.
The wedding band that she's wearing is actually her grandfather's ring, as far as I know. She doesn't wear a wedding band. And then as far as Chris goes, I believe he was Chris from the Coast Guard. And then she changed it to Chris the contractor. I don't understand that. He was Chris from the Coast Guard, right? The Nebraska Coast Guard?
Yeah.
Which there's no coast in Nebraska, so I don't know how you do that, but
well, there's no Coast Guard in Nebraska either.
Well,
yeah.
I don't understand how you have the Coast Guard in Nebraska, but whatever.
The Coast Guard is on the coast.
Usually, I would think so, but when you're talking about fake people and fake stories, I guess anything can happen.
But So
she's still going to court.
I think the trial already happened, from what I understand.
No, it keeps getting postponed because she doesn't have counsel.
Oh, is that what's happening? Come here, Millie.
But how long? Well, wait a minute. How long can you keep postponing in superior court?
This was the last one. She has to own up or pwn up, you know. So
is Sean actually abusing her, or is that a lie also?
I believe, based on what I've seen from soldiers coming out with PTSD, that it may have happened at one point, but I don't think he's done anything.
But that was back in 2010. If anything happened, it was back then before they were married, because the medical records he was reading from the psychiatrist were before he was married.
Right. It would the house wouldn't look the way it looks now if that was the way he was still. I mean, think about it. Think about going back to 2010.
The house looks like shit, though. Their house is trashed.
Well,
no, not trashed by him, though. He's not there.
Right. She's trashed it.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm sure she's taking pictures of it and claiming that he did it. See, that's the thing. This is how she works.
Yes. She'll frame him for all kinds of stuff. Of course.
I've sat back in the shadows for how long now? Have I been away from her since?
Stephanie, there's no way those charges are dropped. No way. I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all.
Were not.
No, she was found guilty in district court.
Yes,
she's
so she's still sitting on a guilty plea with an appeal. The appeal, most likely, because she appealed something that was so simple, because it's a judge decision. The judge is probably still going to go with the prosecution.
I would imagine. Yeah,
it's very rare. That
I don't know what grounds she could appeal this on.
She can't. I mean, she attacked him. She
attacked him in open court with cameras and witnesses. Like, what is your defense? That he's a bad guy? So, and Millie, you're gonna have to pull yourself together.
People they don't take into consideration about anything about him being a registered sex offender. That has nothing to do.
They don't care.
They don't care.
That has nothing to do with the crime.
I mean, I'm sure he's a bad guy, but so you don't. That doesn't give you the right to attack him in open court because you lost the case.
And yes, Stephanie's spot on, which is why I can't absolve Sean. I mean, it is what it is. Maybe Stephanie, he's doing.
I agree with that, and that's why I don't feel sorry for Sean. Sorry,
yeah.
I mean,
no. Don't feel sorry for him.
But he created this monster. He could have stopped her years ago when we begged him to. He laughed and made fun of all of us when we were her targets, and now he's her target. And I don't feel sorry for him. Sorry, you helped to create this monster. You called her the queen, so enjoy your queen tiger. Have fun.
Well, again, they kept her medicated part. I don't believe either because she just had a live stream with half a fucking bucket of pills. So I find it.
We know that's not true.
I said the same thing. So which is it? Were you over medicated or were you not medicated?
Because I'm sure 100. I'm sure 100 people have that video too. So if she tries to use that in court, there's the video. Well, look, these are bottles she never even opened.
Right.
Bottles upon bottles upon bottles. So it's called playing the system. She played the system to enable her to get benefits from the state. Yes. And every year every 2 years, she's going to come up with some kind of ailment that she has to go through in order to maintain that disability rate. But like I said, eventually the state's going to catch on. They catch on. They always catch on.
Well, good.
Well,
I hope they do catch on. I'd love for her to be, not that I want her to be destroyed. I just would love for her to have to be honest and do what the rest of us mere mortals have to do. And that's, actually work for a living and earn our keep and not eat for everything.
I want her to get real treatment, like 1 year in-house treatment.
Yeah.
Where she can't sign herself out, like court ordered. Because that's the only way.
I think that she will have jail time. I don't know how much though. Millie, okay, guys, I gotta go. I gotta take care of Millie. Maybe I'll come back when the kids get home because I can't listen to her sit here. And
all right, yeah, I know. I feel so bad for her.
She's Trisha. That's who she is. She's a diva. These are fake tears. Don't let her fool you.
They're
calling you Trisha, Millie.
Did you get that dog after you, Trisha? Because I'm surprised you didn't name her Trisha.
There's no way in hell I will name anything.
I know.
Trisha, ever.
Thank you again for those that have given me a second chance too. I do greatly appreciate it. I hope you all have a great night.
Thanks, Angelo.
Okay,
good night.
Thank you, Angelo. Thank you for the diversion and fun. Well, look, this is just this crazy community, and we have this situation, and when someone can, enlighten us a little bit.
Oh, wait a minute. Why was Angie timed out? Evelyn.
I
think Evelyn Pocket timed out somebody. Oops, Evelyn, wake up, girl. You fell asleep with the phone in your hands.
Oh my God. I heard that if you
Angie, go potty and then come back. Sorry.
I heard that if you time someone out by accident, then if you hide them and then unhide them, the timeout is gone. For her.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe. Evelyn, it says that you timed out Angie MD for 300 seconds. But we love Angie MD, so I think you did it on accident, I'm hoping. I can't even see where her comment is.
Who's at Kroger? Evelyn's at Kroger. She's working.
I'm at Kroger. Sorry, Angie. Angie, go potty and then come back.
Jericho.
Go get a drink. We love you, Angie. Sorry, honey. You were purse banned. Yes, you were butt banned.
Hysterical. Hysterical. Oh
She'll
my
be back,
God.
y'all. Angie loves us. She won't be gone
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah, don't go away, Angie.
Come back to us. Come back to us.
Come back.
My cat
Please
has super
come back.
anxiety. I know. Millie definitely has separate. I know. You heard me say your name, didn't you, mamas? Come here. She's wagging her tail at the edge of my bed. She doesn't even want me to comfort her anymore. She's like, no, I'm just going to stay over here and pout until they get back home. All right.
Aw.
Suit yourself. She's wagging her tail at the edge of my bed. She's
I
fine.
don't know, Liberty, if he was or not. I mean, look, I do think that Sean had, PTSD as well. Coming back, and I do believe he had it. I don't know. I
am positive that there are stories that we do not know, and
of course,
and who can know what to believe anymore, because I feel like they both have lied to us. So I don't know that I believe anything they say. So who knows? Like, we can't know. We can't possibly know. I totally believe that that's possible, Liberty. I do. I believe that. All right, I gotta go. My dog's freaking out. Let me. I gotta go. I love you guys. I will talk to y'all later.
I'll talk. All right.
Bye.
Look, we've heard from Sean's ex-wife. Remember that? She's gone live and she's explained things, things that she was accused of that never happened. She said that she was never abused by Sean. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I just think that he probably, I did notice that he wasn't wearing his wedding band in his video. It's the first time that I've seen that. So maybe he is going to stay away from her. Maybe he is going to end it. I don't know, how old is he? Like 50 years old or something. He still has time to have a normal life. It's not like, look, I was upset. The thing that I was upset about for him was, and I get that everybody, feels like he contributed to her being the way she is and causing the problems, that he was kind of right on board. And we did hear him be right on board with a lot of things, but I don't know. I just got really pissed, really, really pissed when she read his private shit. That really pissed me off. Her mom won't have anything to do with her. Well, she claims that she's talking to her mother every day, but again, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't understand the whole thing. I really just don't understand the whole thing. Good night, Sandy. Thank you for coming. Crystal, I have to ask you a question. Darling, I have to ask you a question. And don't get mad at me when I say this, but I caught part of your live stream. Girl, you're from New Jersey, right? I'm listening to you on your live stream, and I said, damn. I said, where did Crystal get a Southern accent from? All of a sudden, she had a Southern accent. Or was I losing my mind? Do you have a Southern accent now, Crystal? Crystal, do you have a Southern accent now? I thought I was maybe going crazy, but I thought you had a Southern accent. Oh, hi, Angie, you're back. Crystal, do you have a Southern accent now? Because I could have sworn you had a Southern accent. North Carolina has taken hold of her. Well, I think so. You do have a Southern. Okay, so tell me how that happened. Because you're a Jersey girl, and all of a sudden you have a Southern accent. I didn't know if it was me because no one in the chat said anything. So how does that happen? Are you like maybe in an area of North Carolina where please never speak Southern again? Okay. Well, why not? Sesame Son, why not, darling? I could do a little Southern accent too, you know. I mean, why not? I thought that I was going crazy. Where do I live? I live in Pennsylvania. So are you hanging with like people that are more from like a more southern part of North Carolina? Look, what? Lissa. Why, you don't like my southern accent? It don't sound southern enough? Oh, okay. Guess I can't do a southern accent. But Crystal can. It's only northern when I'm mad. What? But you're... Wait a minute. Don't make me get rude. No, I get New York when I get mad even more. It's not working. All right, Michelle. I got it. I got it. Y'all, it's true. Look, she even types Southern now. Y'all. More like Southern Long Island. No, actually, on Long Island, on the South Shore, the women, and I guess men too, I don't know, have a different Long Island accent than the ones on the North Shore. It's giving you dork bumps? Thanks. Oh, you still say water? Okay. Say pliers and foil? Kimberly. And yes, Lissa gets Chicago when she gets rude. I get my New York accent when I get mad. Yeah, well, more of my accent comes out, I think, when I'm angry. You're surely listening to y'all, you have to actually hear me. Crystal, I heard you today. Hello, Eritrea. Hello, hello, hello. Well, if she's listening, I'm sure she'll mention both Wendy's name and my name and Angelo's name. I don't really care. Not like she hasn't called me out a million times. So she can call me out. I really don't care. Is Mira blocked? Not that I know of. There'd be no reason for her to be blocked. You're southern as hell now. You crack me up, Crystal. You're from Jersey. At Sam Schmazen. I'm surprised she can speak with the big black water. Who are you talking about, Sesame? I would love to come on your channel. Melanie, you would love to come on my channel? You mean what, to come up on panel? There was a donation with the name George Suiva on her GoFundMe and now changed to anonymous. So predicting sounds like a troll name. Yeah. All right. Okay, come on. I'm talking about the cheat. Oh, okay. All right. I wasn't sure. I had to check, Sesame. Okay. Was there something that we were talking about you coming on for? I don't remember. Did we have a conversation maybe about the showcase, community showcase or something? Melanie? Because we are still going to do that. I promise. It's just haven't gotten around to doing it. And I don't know, is Stephanie still here? Yeah, Stephanie's still here. Stephanie, I'm having a thumbnail made for the debates so that whenever it is that you want to do them, we have a thumbnail that can actually be put onto Twitter and on the community page of YouTube. Oh, okay, Sesame. You'll tell me in a DM. Okay, when I have the time. Okay, so is there something that you wanted to talk about, Melanie? Something in particular that you wanted to talk about? You have to let me know. Do you follow me on Twitter? You follow me on Twitter, send me a DM and let me know what it is. I'm still giggling over Chuckle Fuck. Oh, Holly, how is your mouth feeling? Are you feeling any better? Killer Crimes just stumbled back in. Oh, yes, Diane, I'll make that for you tomorrow. Okay. Well, I didn't want to like push you. Yes, Diane, I've been slacking the house. I was sick. I'm better now. I'll start planning tomorrow and I'll let you know. Okay. Well, that's good because I sent a link in Discord. I found a link that had all kinds of like funny kinds of debates as opposed to doing something serious because I think doing some funny ones will be, enjoyable for people. And we'll have a really nice thumbnail made by Sesame. Okay, thank you, Melanie. Did you hear back from the Lash Liner? Yes, I did hear back from the Lash Liner. They said to me, we don't do codes. And I said, okay. But I thought with you knowing that I had a lot of ladies who would love to purchase your Lash Liner, that a little discount is an incentive for a sale. Oh, smack me in the head. I'm so stupid. No, I didn't say that part, but I just said, okay, it doesn't make sense to me, especially because we do have a lot of women that actually want to buy it. But no, they do have their own discounts. Like I think there's 20% off right now going on for the Lash Liner. So if you guys want it, the link is in this description. I still think it's a good deal. Sesame and Lisa are there. Well, they're going to. Yes, Mare, I can see you. Much improved for the first time today. I'm glad because that oh my God, when I saw that video, it scared me. It scared me. I hated seeing that. Yeah, they do have their own codes online, and they do have. I think they're having 20% off right now. Okay, thank you, Boho Chick, for coming in. We'll see you Thursday night, hopefully, for ladies' night. Because we definitely are having ladies' night. I got 2 sets for 20% off from the company on its way. Good. I think you'll love them, Julie. Oh, and did I tell you all that Sunbury Housewives, she made a little video on Twitter. And I should have had her up on the panel that night, but I didn't know that she had already purchased them. She has the same ones that I have, Seattle. She made a little video on Twitter on how easy they are to put on and to take off. They're really easy. Well, thank you, Sam. Okay, Melanie, as soon as I get off, I will check my DMs. All right, well, you know what? I've been on for like 2 hours. Yeah, Seattle is the style. They're named after cities: Seattle, Los Angeles, Chicago, Las Vegas. I can't remember all of them. That's the name. Seattle is a very subtle lash. It's not, crazy over the top. Yeah. The link is in the description if you want to look at them. Oh, thank you, Sam. I thank the people really that come in here that support St. Jude's and contribute. We've been able to, definitely raise some good money, and we're still going to do those calendars as soon as Minnie G gets those photos done so that I can order the calendars. Well, Violet, thank you for coming in. It's nice to see you again. Hello, Drizzle. Drizzle, we talked about your favorite person tonight. Good night, Jen. Okay, so listen, guys, I think I am going to sign off now. We've been on for 2 hours. Yeah, you can watch the replay, Drizzle. But I'm glad that everyone came tonight. I felt like we just needed to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it anymore. We just wanted to get some stuff out there. I guess we feel like, I don't know, there's just new people that are buying into shit, and I don't know. Is it really our responsibility? Probably not. Those people aren't going to listen. There's only one person that I'm going to save, and that's, or try to save, or attempt to save, and that's save Robbie, because I don't want him to end up like what happened with Tata T. I'm going to send him the video so he understands, because it's getting a little creepy. She's all over his stuff, and he did write a song for her. I don't know, it just bothers me, because I do care for him. Beautiful disaster. I didn't say hello to you. I'm sorry. Hello. They will learn, and if they don't, God help them. Yeah, I mean that's I don't know. That's the truth, Donna. There's really nothing that we can actually do. I think we just, things kind of came to hashtag save Robbie. Exactly. I think things just kind of came to a head, and I think that it was interesting that Angelo was able to explain the GI Bill and exactly what happens, and that this whole thing is a scam. Yeah, Drizzle, you have to watch it because it's important. Some parts of it are important because actually Angelo came up and explained the whole GI Bill and the money situation. So I know, Ash. I actually emailed him. We had a little conversation, but save Robbie, he's kind of like Switzerland. I fell asleep with headphones in 10 minutes behind a stream and start dreaming about Diane whispered Southern. Oh my God. Nikki. Oh, I didn't know that you missed it too, Shanna. I'm sorry. Well, you can watch the replay. Do you guys believe Sean? It's, you know what, Drizzle, it's not even so much. We didn't talk that much about Sean. I personally do believe that they're separated. I definitely do believe that he's not living with her. I do believe that you need to listen to the part about the money, which is really important. And that he's not clapping back. I mean, he's not clapping back at her. He's kind of staying away. And I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Don't you think, Millie? I think he likes the crazy drama if he's in. I think that people do agree with you on that, Becky. Ivy Rose, did you want to go into Discord? It's Stephanie's Discord. I don't know how to invite people into Discord. I don't know how to do it. I'm a mod in there and I don't know how to do it. But Nikki might be able to help you with that because Nikki is an admin. I stink at anything like that, you know. Nikki, can you get Ivy Rose into Discord? No, I don't think she would go that far, Sam. No, actually, Discord, it's not difficult once you're in there. I mean, it's, you know, there's different rooms that you can go in and talk. There's chat rooms where you can actually voice chat. It's pretty easy to navigate once you're in there. I just don't know how to like invite people on and that kind of stuff. But once you're there, it's pretty easy. Yeah, Holly, I wouldn't even know how to make a Discord. An Analyzer scam is a woman from the true crime community who pretended that she had cancer and collected money. And she didn't really have cancer. And she actually chose a cancer, which was odd, that I found odd, that a woman from our community had who died from this horrible cancer, which is a rare cancer, multiple myeloma. If you're going to fake cancer, you typically just pick out an easy one. Hi, lip gloss. All right, guys, I'm going to go. We've been on a long time, and I am a little bit tired tonight. What about stage 0 cancer? Well, I don't know. Oh, that's another whole thing that we didn't even, you know, I don't know. Someone called her out for her saying again, you know, the word, she said losing her hair, and someone said, no, you shaved it. It's all years and years and years of things, right? Crystal. Yeah, I'm just a little tired today. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, so I am tired. Oh, Adelizer isn't true crime. I don't know. I felt like I called it true crime because I know she doesn't do crime, but that's where I found, you know, I heard about her when I was on a true crime channel. I think I was on Laura's channel, and that's when it was happening, and that's where I first talked about it. I said, is this the first time you guys have ever been scammed? Really? Well, thank you, Sam. Okay, Melanie, I will definitely get to your DM, I promise. I want to see the musical about Elton John tonight. Oh, there's a musical about Elton John, Donna? I love Elton John. I've seen him in concert. I can't tell you how many times. I just can't. I love him. What channel? Where? Where can I see it? Tell me. Oh, you went to see the musical. Oh my God. I thought you said I want to see the music. So there's a musical about him. You know, there's a musical on Broadway about Cher. I'm actually thinking about seeing it because I do like Cher, and it's about her life. It's like 3 parts of her life: her early life when she first met Sonny, and then when they did the TV show together, and then of course her later years when she's touring. And they interact with each other. There's Bob Mackie gowns. There's music. Blah blah blah. I think I want to see it. Yeah, I love Elton John. Oh my God, one time I wasn't even feeling good, and I could drag myself up. We drove all the way to Atlantic City. I said, damn, I'm not missing this concert. Love him. At Diane's channel, do you know who I am? Beautiful Disaster Live 2. No, I don't. Should I know who you are? Tell me who you are. Yeah, the Cher show does look amazing. Beautiful Disaster, who are you? Beautiful Disaster, who are you? Oh, Donna. Okay. I didn't know it was you. Okay, now I know. All right, guys, I'm going to go. Been saying that for 10 minutes. Why do you have a different name, though, Donna? Did something happen? Or you just have 2 accounts? Okay, I'm going to go, guys. Thank you to everyone who donated tonight to St. Jude. I appreciate it very much. Appreciate you all. Love you all. And we can't wait to see you on Thursday night for some fun. And I don't know what we're going to talk about yet, but I'm sure we'll think of something by then. Thank you, everyone. We will see you Thursday night. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And I'll see you on Discord, maybe. All right. Bye-bye.